The Anvil Arrow is one of the most popular and beloved fighters in the verse, with many people considering it to potentially be the best of the best. Unfortunately, while the ship itself is pretty exceptional, the stock components that come with it are a bit more lackluster. As such, we'll be swapping them out for some better components to turn this agile little fighter into the ultimate dogfighting machine. So, here are my personal suggestions for the best component upgrades for your Anvil Arrow. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing to support me and my channel. If you're a new player just thinking of getting the game, use my referral code in the video description below for an extra 5,000 starting credits. Also, feel free to check out my Discord server, where we've got a great community of Star Citizens who are very friendly to newer players. Now then, we've got a lot to cover, so let's jump right into this. We'll be covering components in order of most important to least important, along with where to find them and how much they will cost. Unlike my component guides for the lower cost starter ships, the components we will be snagging are on the pricier side, because the Arrow is a much higher end ship. For this, we will be going out of our way a bit to make sure we get the very best of everything for this excellent ship, though I will be offering some lower end alternatives along the way if your budget is tight. Keep in mind that, after replacing a component, you may be told the ship has an error or not enough power. This can be fixed by manually cycling power to the new components from your onboard MFDs. While the majority of the components we'll be purchasing for the Anvil Arrow will be found at New Babbage, the stock quantum drive is pretty terrible for cruising range, and may not get you there in a single jump. So, we'll be swapping that out first, with a quick trip to Her L5. At the Platinum Bay here, you can buy the Atlas quantum drive for 17,900 Alpha UEC. Pop this into your ship, and you should now be able to make it to anywhere in Stanton in a single jump. If you need to save a little cash and don't want to get the higher end shields later on in our shopping trip, this is also a great opportunity to grab a 7SA Concord shield generator here for 12,650 Alpha UEC. Otherwise, hang on to it, because we'll be picking up a much better shield at New Babbage. Now let's head over to New Babbage for our big shopping trip. Find the center mass shop at the Commons and get ready to be a big spender here, because we'll be replacing every single weapon hardpoint on the ship. The first thing to go are the guns. The Arrow comes stock with 2 size 1 laser cannons and 2 size 2 ballistic Gatlings. Because these ballistic weapons have such a low ammo capacity and need to be restocked so frequently, it makes them less than ideal for extended use. So, we'll be swapping them out for size 2 laser repeaters instead. The CF227 Badger repeaters you can buy here for 5,228 Alpha UEC each are excellent, so grab those. We're gonna keep them gimbaled for this loadout, so no need to buy a size up. You can also grab 2 CF117 Bulldog repeaters for 3,145 Alpha UEC each, to replace the pair of size 1 cannons. This loadout strikes a nice balance between damage and capacitor size, which makes it feel really nice when dogfighting. Next up, we're actually going to replace the missile racks entirely. Purchase 2 MSD-221 missile racks for 469 Alpha UEC each, and 2 MSD-341 missile racks for 833 Alpha UEC each. These will replace all the existing missile racks on the ship, which we are going to fill up with size 1 missiles. Task Force 1 missiles, to be precise, which you can purchase for 75 Alpha UEC each here. You'll need a total of 12 to fill your missile racks. These missiles are wicked fast and lock on incredibly quickly, which makes them perfect for the fast-moving Arrow. Next, head over to the Omega Pro shop, where we will be looking for coolers and a shield generator. For our coolers, an Ultraflow for 27,550 Alpha UEC and a Zero Rush for 16,150 Alpha UEC. This combination gives the highest capacity cooler as well as the fastest cooler for the best of both worlds. The shield you'll be snagging is the Palisade for 23,200 Alpha UEC. This shield benefits from additional physical damage reduction, which is great because with only a single shield and a rather fragile hull, the arrow needs whatever damage reduction it can get. The last item on our shopping list is a power plant. While the stock power plant isn't terrible, I would recommend heading to the Dumper's Depot at Grimhex, the Platinum Bay at Her L2, or Cousin Crow's on Orzon to grab a JS300 power plant for 19,700 Alpha UEC. Once you've got all this equipped on your arrow, it'll be a little monster, zipping around at immense speeds and tearing through enemy ships with ease. Just try not to get hit. All in all, this little shopping trip will run you around 131,092 Alpha UEC in total. It's a little pricey, but the benefits to performance will be well worth it. Just remember that you don't need to get all of these components at once. Just grab what you can afford when you can. Please remember that while these are my personal recommendations of what to put on your arrow, this is by no means the perfect way to equip this ship. You are free to experiment with what you like to use on your ships, and build them however you like to suit your personal playstyle. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like so I know to make more videos like this in the future. If you have any recommendations for ships I should take a look at next, please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the verse.